In our Gone to Pot series, we've been looking at Colorado's groundbreaking experiment in legalizing recreational marijuana. Now, retail pot stores opened their doors on New Year's Day in Colorado. Demand has been high, to say the least. A CNN ORC poll we commissioned shows just how much attitudes of pot have changed over the years. Just 12% today think pot is more dangerous than alcohol. 73%, nearly three-quarters, think alcohol is more dangerous. 40 years ago, people were basically split on the question. 29% said pot was more dangerous. 31% said alcohol. The rest didn't really see a difference. Now, a lot of people are hoping to cash in on pot's new image and Colorado's new law. They're being called ganja-preneurs, and some are taking a page from Northern California. Here's Randy Kay.
But look at those buds in the back. Ah, be still, my heart.
Barbara Harvey does not fit the stereotype. She's 72 years old, a grandmother, and she loves to smoke pot. So today is a dream come true. A cannabis tour, now one of the most popular attractions in Denver. Think Napa Valley wine tours, just replace the Vice.
See, these are all the dispensaries in Colorado. We have more dispensaries than Starbucks. How sweet is that?
Tour members get VIP access and are quickly ushered into private rooms to make their purchase. First stop is the 3D dispensary.
What about joints? Do you have some joints?
We do have some pre-rolls.
This is so if you don't want to smoke the whole joint, you can put the remainder for later into this.
So you don't lose it.
And store it, and it doesn't get smashed up.
And what's that called?
What's this called?
A doob tube.
A doob tube.
Barbara buys 2 joints. The bud tender, as the guys behind the counter are called, enlightened us.
Kind of like a muscle relaxer on your bones. It's going to be very therapeutic for you. You're going to feel just total relaxation in your body, but still have a lot of clarity.
That sounds pretty good to you?
Oh, yeah. She'll take one. All right, let's go.
Time to hit the road again.
America, what a great country.
And I thought maybe someone would like to smoke a joint with me.
Fire it up. All right, check this out. Legal pot.
Legal pot, yes.
When you found out there were tours, like this, what did you think?
Oh, I couldn't wait to go on one. I just think it's a great idea, you know. Rather than waste your money on bars, just get in this and drive around Denver, see the sights, you know, and enjoy yourself like you're in your own living room. It's perfect.
Barbara has suffered from bipolar disorder and sore knees. She says marijuana helps a lot. A few more puffs, and it's time to put this joint away.
Well, there it goes, see, and then you cap it, and that'll put it out. And you don't waste any smoke or any tobacco smashing it. Voila!
Why are the tours so popular? Because they get to stop at 4 dispensaries, they get endless gourmet munchies, and they get a personal cannabis concierge who helps them understand everything they need to know about marijuana.
And it's been absolutely amazing.
Addison Morse owns this tour company, Colorado Rocky Mountain High, and can barely keep up with the demand, even at about $300 per person. In these parts, people like her are called ganja-preneurs.
How does that label feel?
I think that's a perfect label. This is what Colorado's all about. This is who we are here. You know, we were built on silver, gold, and oil, and now we're built on the green, and it's really good green.
Now at their second stop, a dispensary called Starbuds.
So there's 3 different ones. Do they act the same way?
This tour customer buys some edibles.
I can actually walk out of here without having any problems. No problem. Check that out. There you go. Good deal. Great day.
It's a quick stop, then back in the limo for more fun.
Colorado Rocky Mountain High Tour.
Oh, that's good. That's good tasting.
This tour always includes a stop for lunch or dinner. The group had their mind made up.
You guys are demanding tacos? Is that what I hear?
Well, I could eat a taco or 2. I'm hungry.
So, Randy, I got to ask, how extensive was your research in the back of that limo?
You know, Anderson, it was top notch. We did very extensive research, I have to tell you. My brain was a little fuzzy by the time I got out of there. Oh, yeah, I wasn't thinking right. I couldn't remember even some of the questions that I wanted to ask in the interview, which has never happened to me when I'm reporting in the field. And I found things to be really funny, much funnier than I normally do. So I think we got a little bit of a contact high there.
But it was just a contact high. I just want to make that clear. Is that correct?
Yes, it was just a contact because they don't have vaporizers yet, even though a lot of the companies want to use them. So the smoke was still there, as you could see in that video. I mean, there was a lot of smoke.
Okay.
So I don't know how those people did it. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, how are they standing after smoking so much? I guess they built up maybe a tolerance. They seem to smoke a lot.
Yeah, I think so. I think so because Barbara certainly, I mean, she's been smoking, she's been using marijuana for 40 years, the grandmother that we interviewed. And I mean, if you saw those joints, I don't know if you could see them through the video there, but they were like the size of small cannons. I mean, I have a couple of them here in the wrapping. This one's a blueberry one. And they're very, very big. So they smoked a couple of those before they put it into the doob tube, as she called it. And they were really high. Plus, they were chewing on some of the edibles. They had those in the car. There's no alcohol served or anything like that. But one thing that I did learn this week, very important, is here's a couple of buds here. Now, this is considered a sativa. So this is a very high energy marijuana, which Coloradans apparently like because they're active people here in Colorado. But then there's another one here called indica. And Anderson, indica means sort of like couch. So you can either get a sativa or an indica. And an indica means you're basically going to like crawl up into a fetal position and, collapse into the couch after you smoke some of this stuff. So I guess a lot of the folks here definitely prefer the sativas.
Randy, did you say those joints were like smoking cannons? They were as big as small cannons?
They are so big. When Barbara whipped it out to light it up, nobody wanted to light it. Everybody was afraid to touch it because it was so big. Nobody had seen such a big joint before. But Barbara at 72 had no problem just lighting it up and getting everybody involved, and they had a great time.
How much longer are you going to be there for, Randy? You moving there, or?
I think I need to come home. I'm coming home
come back to
tomorrow.
the East Coast. Yeah, come back to the East Coast,
Do you
Randy.
think they'll know?
All right, thanks very much.
Okay.
I want to wash your clothes before going through security at the airport, too. I don't know. A lot of smoke probably set in. All right, Randy, thanks very much.